Time to draw a lure. So, what I'm gonna attempt to make is a crankbait with a rattle inside. So we're just gonna draw a crankbait. That is a pretty large crankbait. Quite large. I think we're gonna size that down a bit. Very simple and easy, I think, is what we're going with. I don't think we're gonna put any gills or anything on it. If we want to, we can paint some on. I don't know if I have that skill though. Simple, easy, with a rattle inside. See now, where do I want the rattle to be positioned? Probably a little bit to the rear so I still have spot to put lead. That's what we're going for. Let's cut it out. Oh, hold on. Let's go print another one, or copy another one. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna glue this on here. And then I got another piece of fishing lure that didn't work out, so I scrapped that. I'm gonna stick this on there like that, because I need 2 layers so I can split them apart to drill the rattle chamber then. Never mind, I'm actually not gonna glue that together. I just took it apart. I'm going to just cut it in half. That would probably work. What I'm gonna do now is simple, easy. I'm gonna drill a hole where it needs to be on each side. And I'm gonna put a rattle in there so it goes click, 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 click. Simple, easy. First lure with a rattle in it that I've ever made. I don't want to go too deep. The least amount of deepness I can get away with. You can hear it a little bit. I think I'm gonna make it longer. Here. Oh, that improved the sound way more. Sure you can hear that. Wrong way. No. We gotta glue it together. Gorilla Wood glue. So, preferably not in rattle chamber because then it would glue everything together and we wouldn't get a rattle. I will use my finger to apply. Very sticky stuff. We're gonna give it a squeeze. Make sure we're perfectly, not good enough, perfectly lined up. Now, let's just add some heavy weight upon it, like wood filler. I should have a clamp. Somewhere we have a clamp. Got it. Actually, guess what? We're gonna do two. There we go. Shouldn't be long before that's pretty much set. We'll be back. So, I didn't quite line it up perfectly. So, we'll sand it down to make it perfect. I think he's eating a rock, is what's going on. That dog will literally eat anything. Now, my biggest concern right now is cutting into the rattle chamber. I feel like that's a very real possibility. I don't think I will, but I don't know. We'll see. I didn't come through, which is always good. I think we're good. So my main goal in this is not to carve into the rattle chamber. So I'm not going to carve much off. I'm going to leave it pretty chunky and just kind of round the corners and then leave the rest. Something like that. We're just going to go with the eye for detail. That's going to be the only thing. That's where the weight's going to go. That should work. Looks good. The lead is loose in there, so I'm going to drip some super glue in there to hold it in. It is hard. Right there's one. Right there's one. And then there's a line tie. Oop. I hit the chamber. I literally thought about it. And I still did it. I hit the rattle chamber. Which doesn't really matter because it's going to get sealed with super glue, so I don't know why I'm worrying about it so much, but I could have avoided it, which kind of sucks. like so. The next course of action of things will be to dip it, sealer coat, or insert the lip. I'm gonna build the lip. I was gonna do it, seal it, then put the lip in, but might not. Might as well put the lip in, then seal it. Ta-da. The perfect lip. Oh my goodness, I'm good. That is a perfect fit. I don't think I've ever fit a lip that cleanly. Woo. Crispy clean. Just how tight it fit in there was very nice. Nice and smoothed off. The next course of action would be to clear coat it. I'm kind of worried about clear coat getting up in there into the rattle chamber. Because when I submerge it, it'll like fill up in there. So I'm wondering if there's a way to plug it. Maybe stick an eyelet in there or something. We'll do that. Just kind of screwed it in there a tiny bit. That'll keep the clear coat from going the whole way up there. Still got the rattle in there. It looks good and feels good. It's just, we could maybe get it a little smoother. So I think I'm gonna dip it one more time just so we have a good starting point for our paint. That makes your lure look a lot better if you got a smooth something to start off of. So that's what we're gonna do here. I don't know how much we'll hear that rattle after the last clear coat, but I don't think it should affect it too much. Let's glue them in. Looks good. Time for paint, I guess. can't see that much, but it's a little bit of orange there. I'm questioning if I should leave it like this or take and put some gold across the top like this crankbait that I have. I think I'm going to try the gold because I can just paint black over it if I don't like it. So I'm going to make a stencil for that. I love how that turned out. It looks right like this flicker shad. We're going to leave it like that, I guess. That is how you build a crankbait with a rattle inside. That's gonna be it for this video. I would take it fishing, but it's cold and there's a lot of ice, so I'm not gonna, obviously. But make sure to subscribe because there's a lot more videos just like this one coming soon. And I'll see you on the next one.